It appears we have a massive shock drop restock of a couple of pretty decent stock keeping units that, of course, I'm going to keep you guys updated on. We're going to go through each of them and the resale predictions for all of them, as well as what to expect for this shock drop. And the reason I'm disclosing it in this video instead of just usually in the group is because these actually loaded into the monitors. This is something that Nike Sneakers doesn't typically do. It is very out of the norm, and consequently, I will say, be prepared for a potential change if something is updated. I'll have all the final details prepared by morning regardless and posted inside of Endurance with the precise time and all the exact confirmed information. But for now, I still want to give you the information that we see that just popped up in the monitors. And most monitors didn't pick this up, but one of ours did. Not the others, but one of them did. So I found it to be pretty interesting and obviously worthy of sharing to you guys. Before we jump into the list of everything that's restocking, just a couple of very urgent updates I wanted to share because they're important. Remember that the skate shop drops are happening on May 8th for the blue tile Nike SB Dunk Low, and as initially, I was skeptical about these. Right now, following the May 4th blue tile drop, these are holding up super well. Demand is looking great on them. So I think they're going to hold up for profitability with their retail being just $135. So try to enter those skate shop raffles. Check out your local ones for the in-store drops as well. And then comes May 12th, we got the Nike Sneakers drop. And you obviously want to go for that one too because it's going to be free returns. Another quick update, we just saw a new Shea load up for June 11th. And even though most Shays have been bricking, I felt this one was noteworthy because it's one of the premium quality ones, very similar to the Luxe Brown one we saw. And if you guys recall, those were extremely limited and they actually performed very well. So if stock is similar on this premium steel colorway, I could see these doing well too. I think a good indicator is going to be seeing how that blue premium pair ends up doing later this month. So I'll keep you guys updated. And definitely one of the more important updates, it looks like the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low has a new date, and it's going to be on May 29th. And this is a really good thing because if you guys recall, the Nigel Sylvesters had their date pushed to May 22nd, which was the date for these. And that would be terrible, having to deal with these two massive drops on the same day. So now seeing that these are May 29th, much better. I love when the releases are separated a little bit. So I'm going to be making how to cop guides on both of these. And my bot Gargantua does support the raffles for Travis Scott and many others, and sweepstakes spotting too. If you want to try it out, you could try it for free by joining Endurance. You get a full month of the bot completely free with your Endurance membership. And not just that, but obviously you're getting early info for all shock drops. Pokemon's obviously been a huge thing we've been absolutely killing lately with information that other groups don't have. The best monitors, certain bypasses and exploits that only we have. So I'd encourage you to check it out. But next up, the last update before we get into the shock drop, we have the Jordan 3 Bin 23 dropping on June 13th for $355. Like all Bin 23s, these are just going to have 2,300 pairs, so extremely limited. And you could expect these to perform just as good as the Jordan 6 bins, if not better. I think these look way better than the Jordan 6s personally. Let me know what you guys think about them though. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping I could score a pair of these. Even though that's a very high retail, you could expect these to resell for much more. So they're going to hold their value for sure. Now, what do we got for this shock drop? Okay, so we got a total of 5 pairs dropping, all from Stranger Things. And we also got these Stranger Things clothing, all of the apparel redropping as well. At least this is what just popped up on the monitor, and I'll be able to confirm this shortly as well, and I'll post the confirmed information inside of Endurance if the time were to change. Right now I have the time blocked out, but we do have the precise time inside of Endurance. And I did see a time floating around on Twitter about this, and it's actually incorrect, so be careful with that. Anyway, first of all, we got the Converse Weapon High Stranger Things Laser Blue. These are mostly just going to be personals, even though the asks on these do appear to be profitable. If you examine the sales, it's really not impressive. I mean, maybe if you were like super patient selling these, maybe you could score a little bit of profit, but overall, they're going to be personals only. I wouldn't concern yourself too much with these. Next up, we got the Air Max 187 Stranger Things. And these are in a similar situation, but slightly better. So you could make a little bit of profit off of these in the larger sizes. Just be prepared to be patient when selling these. The sale volume isn't the greatest, but you could still make a little money. Then we got the Converse Chuck 70 High, and these are much better, specifically in the smaller sizes. All those are a decent to good margin, and the sale volume is pretty good too. So yes, these are worth going for, especially in the smaller sizes. Next up though, we got the Nike Field General High. And these initially, when they first dropped, were profitable, but right now the sale volume is just absolutely terrible, so mostly just going to be personals. Similar situation to the first pair that we talked about, the weapons. You're probably not going to make money off these, but you technically could if you list high and you're very patient. I wouldn't really concern yourself too much with these though. Almost forgot to mention these, but we also got the Stranger Things foam posits, which is actually my favorite pair from the bunch. I love these. I got a personal pair for under retail. But with that said, these are going for under retail in some sizes, and the others, after fees and tax, they're just bricks. So personals only for these, and you could get them for under retail in some sizes in the secondary market. And then most importantly, of course, we have the Dunk Low Stranger Things. All sizes are very profitable with a very good to great margin. Larger sizes being the best on these. No surprises here. You definitely want to go for these. So hopefully that breaks everything down in advance for you guys. So when this does happen, you guys are 100% prepared, even if you're not inside of endurance. But remember, if anything does happen to change, because I do suspect that's a possibility, because this is a little bit weird than how they typically load things up. We're going to post the exact confirmed information before it happens inside of Endurance, like we do for all shock drops. And we have a much more important one on the horizon too, which you definitely don't want to miss. So there's no better time to join than now. Consider it. Links in the description below. Other than that though, good luck guys, and see you later.